What's going on, guys? This is Jay from TG Sneaks. A little backstory of how we started here, and we're at the Woodburn Outlet Mall now. My boy Tito, he's TG. He started in the garage, slowly started progressing and building up a lot of shoes in his, inventory. Eventually, he needed help, so he brought me along into the team. We started delivering shoes at Target. I would get off work, 'cause I used to work at a dealership, and I was going from like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., all the way to 10 p.m., just selling cars, trying to make a living. And then after that, he needed help. He would be like, hey, can you deliver these shoes for me? So I started doing that. Eventually, it became a daily thing. Sooner or later, he brought up the news to me that he wanted to open up a store here at the Woodburn Outlet Malls. So I came along. You can see everything that's around here wasn't like this before. We had to basically do it ourselves. We had to learn how to polish the floors. We had to learn how to put all the turf on the wall, paint, set up the whole thing. So, we never really done this before, so it's our first time doing it. Things have been really good for us lately. We've been working with a lot of celebrities. One of our really good friends, Nab. You can see that, so Fago as well, Realist K, they've came to the store. So it's one of those things that we're really grateful for, because we come from nothing. So seeing this progress, and then now we're talking about opening up another store. We don't know where yet, but hopefully by the end of the year. Just want to let you guys know that we basically started from the garage, and now we have a storefront here at the Woodburn Outlet Malls. So my biggest accomplishment, I would say, is bringing Nav to basically Woodburn. He's never been here before, let alone a lot of celebrities, artists have came to this mall. So being able to bring him and his whole tour for the, it was crazy to me that we were able to do that. And then not only that, but we're also let us vlog it and document it, which is one of our most viewed videos on YouTube. So I would say that was one of those things where kind of woke me up, like, damn, we can really do this. So that's one of my biggest accomplishments for me, is bringing Nabo, come to the store and shop with us. So when it comes to shoes, TG does all the sourcing for all that. I kind of just learned off of him, just building our own connections and now building our own friendships. So whenever I'm able to get a shoe or he's able to get a shoe, it's just through connections, just doing business with other people that know other people. It's just kind of like a trustworthy thing. And so I would say that I learned a lot, the game plan off of him, and he's taught me a lot. So it's kind of just became a knowing who you know. And I would say just seeing where it all started to now, that's one of my biggest motivations too. Not only that, but also because I have a daughter. So, that's one of my biggest motives, is just doing everything for her. This was not part of my career path growing up. I actually wanted to be I wanted to be a shoe designer, and I had an internship with the Jordan brand. But all that didn't really plan out. I was into college, and that wasn't really fitting for me. So, I just started working at a dealership, and my boy TG was, he gave me the hand and basically took me under his wing and just gave me the opportunity to be what I'm doing now. And now, we're working with celebrities, artists, NBA players as well. So, I didn't think this was going to be my career path, but now here I am, and I love it. When it comes to the business part, the only business I really know, to be honest, is just the networking. That's what I really focus on here at the store. I would say don't be scared. Everything isn't easy, but if you're scared and you don't go for it, then you're never gonna know or learn what it's gonna feel like to be doing that. So I would say don't give up, and also don't care what other people say, because that was one of the biggest things that I really struggled with, caring what other people thought about me. And then once I was able to break that barrier and be like, hey, I don't care what anybody else says, I want to do what I want to do, and I started doing it. And a lot of it that I've learned, business-wise, off Tito. When it comes to business, he's, like I said, he runs the business. He's really smart. He's good with numbers. So I always learn off of him. And he's the one that's honestly taught me how to work with my money, and how to make my money work for me, and also how to be organized. So a lot of it, everything you see on my page and everything you see me do, when it comes to number-wise or anything business-wise, I learned from him. He's really his brain just works different. So I would give my props to him. And then, like I said, my last one would just be just don't stop, and don't think you're, racing against anybody else. You're running your own marathon. So, it's at your own pace. As long as you're moving and you're staying in motion, that should matter to you.